YouTube family. So today I'm going to just film me making dinner. Someone once said, so I make cheese enchiladas, and they think, oh, that's just way too much work. Well, cheese enchiladas are actually simple and just take a couple ingredients. So what you're going to need 20 ounces of enchilada sauce. You're going to need either corn or flour tortillas. I prefer corn. And then cheese. I will top this off with some sliced cabbage and sour cream, and let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is actually take a heated, make sure it's hot enough, take a heated skillet. I'm using my cast iron skillet, and we're going to be just taking the tortillas and putting them in here a couple at a time until they get hot. I'm going to take, we just really want to soften the tortillas. We're not trying to cook them. I'm going to take a quarter of the enchilada sauce and just drizzle it in the bottom of the pan. 9 by 11 baking dish is actually what you're looking at, and you'll probably get 12 or 14 enchiladas. Once the corn enchilada is hot, you're just going to take a handful of cheese. I'm just using a sharp cheddar. And you're going to put it in the middle of the tortilla. You're going to wrap it tightly. I know it's hard to see. And then we're going to place it seam side down in the pan. And I'll do that 14 more times, and I'll be back. Okay, I didn't get 14 in. I got, what do I got here? 3, 6, 9, 12. I got 12 enchiladas in the pan. So enchilada sauce on the bottom, heat the tortillas, handful of cheese, wrap them tight, put them in your casserole, take the remaining sauce, and we're going to just pour it on top. I preheated the oven to 350, and I'm going to put the enchiladas in for about 25 minutes. And then when they come out, I will add another layer of cheese on top, a mixed cheese, and then cabbage, and we're good. So, see you in 25 minutes. Timer's going off, so that means that the enchiladas will be ready. Taking a look, so that was 20 minutes. I'm thinking I need about 3 more minutes. But did you know, on my timer, when my timer goes off, and it will beep for 1 minute. And then when the 1 minute's over, it counts backwards. So instead of being at 0, it says, okay, 1 minute, 2 minutes, so you know how far past the timer you actually went. So you can adjust your recipe the next time. I'm not ready at 20 minutes, I'm ready at 23 minutes. So kind of a cool trick. Go ahead and pull them out and see what we've got. So here's a look at them. They're not quite as bubbly as I like them, so I'm going to put them back in. We're going to go for just a couple more minutes. Okay, so we added 4 minutes. Still not exactly where I like them to be. A little too hot to hold it up there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on my diced green chilies. You can roast your chilies and your peppers and do it yourself, or you can do like I did, just a can of store-bought. And And then on top of that, I'm going to add some cheese. And this is going to be a spicy, a sharp white cheddar mixed with, what is it mixed with? Monterey Jack. And I'm just going to put that on top. And back in the oven she goes. Just long enough to let that second round of cheese melt, and we're going to get to eating. Okay, smells done. Let's take it out of the oven. So start to finish, everything about 35 minutes. Which is totally worth it for homemade enchiladas. That's hot and bubbly. See if I can get the camera in for a closer shot. Here we go. Hot and bubbly, cheesy enchiladas. I think it looks pretty good. The next step is to top it off. I've got about a cup, half a cup of chopped cabbage. And I'm going to put right on top of here. And the heat from the enchiladas will actually wilt the cabbage. It gives it a little texture, which is nice. And like I said, you could serve this up with diced onions. Just whatever your heart feels like. I'm getting ready to serve it up in about 5 minutes. Let it cool down a little bit. Refried beans and Spanish rice. Thanks for joining me, and give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Give me a comment if you try the recipe, and let me know how it works out. Thanks for watching.